Here's this week's guitar building tip. If you're going to make a guitar from scratch, and I don't care whether you're copying an existing design, maybe you're working from a plan, or whether you've got an original design that you've created yourself, or maybe you even have a set of templates that you're going to use to help cut and route everything. I highly recommend that you make the neck first. And the reason is you can use the neck to check the fretboard center line as it relates to the center line on your body blank. Now, when I say make the neck, I mean make the entire neck. You cut the shaft, you route the truss rod slot, drill your tuner holes, install the truss rod, make the fretboard, glue the fretboard down, do all your final sanding, install your frets, maybe even apply the finish. The reason we do that is because we can then make the body and make it in stages, and in doing so we can correct any minor little errors that can occur with regard to the neck's position relative to the center line. It's always possible, especially for new builders, to end up with a neck which, while it appears to be straight in the body, it may drift ever so slightly from the center line of the body blank. So what you would do is, after you have the neck completely finished, is you would take your body blank and you would cut out the rough perimeter shape of the body. Then you would route the pocket for the neck. And at that point you could install the neck and then check the center line of the fretboard and see how it relates to the center line on the body. And usually what I do is I just stretch a length of thread and I put a machinist square so that the edge is right on the center line at the back of the body. And I'll check to see, lining up on the center line of the fretboard, how that thread is positioned relative to the center line of the body. And if it drifts slightly, which it is fairly common, especially if you're a new builder, what you can do is you can then correct the position of your pickup pockets and your bridge pocket, or any holes that you need to drill for the bridge. So that's how you would make the body in stages. You would start with the perimeter, the neck pocket, make sure everything is lined up straight with regard to the neck. Then you would position and route your pickup pockets and your bridge pocket and bridge mounting holes. Another thing that you can do is you can check to see if there's been any shift in the position of your scale. So you would measure from where the face of the nut is all the way back to where the scale ends. And if that's shifted slightly, and it can happen, you can then move your bridge back and forth to be in the correct position. And that just saves a lot of frustration. We tend to get all excited about making the body, and we'll make the body first because we can't wait to see it done. But then you'll install the neck and find out that nothing is going to line up, and you're locked in. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you make the neck first and then make the body second and make it in stages, you can correct those errors in such a way that you never even know that they happen. So that's this week's quick tip.